Hey everybody, my name is Colton Bentz. Thank you for checking out this information. If you're anything like I was, you probably had a friend say that they've got something you've got to see and you're not quite sure what you're looking at yet. So let's get right into this. What we're talking about here is the world's #1 travel club. So we're going to go through two halves on this presentation. The first half is going to be all about our club, our membership, and what we do. The second half is going to be an optional secondary portion that's about adding an extra stream of income into your life. So the name of our company is called WorldVentures. We've been in business for over 11 years now. We're based out of Plano, Texas. We have about 700 employees working in this corporate headquarters down there. We do business in 30 different countries around the world, and we're highly legitimate inside of the Inc. 5000, recognized by them in the top 1,000 of that actually. And we're number 25 on the direct selling top 100 global list for size of companies. We've been growing like crazy. 3 years ago, we were number 47 on that list. 2 years ago, we were number 32. This past year, we hit number 25 on that list, and we're really blowing up like crazy with some new things coming out. So here's why that's happening. Our company is based all around travel, the most fun, sexy, largest industry in the world. What we have is Dreamtrips. Now, what that is a membership-based product that gives you access to 4- and 5-star vacations at a wholesale or basically a 2-, 3-star price. So you can take as many or as little of these trips as you want. You just have to be a member to go. And when you do that, you're getting basically a champagne lifestyle trip for the cost of a beer budget. It's really cool. Now, we had about 8,000 trips we did last year all around the world. This year, it's looking like 20,000 plus trips. The company handles a lot of the plannings and reservations for you, so you have to go on our app, book something that you like, go and have fun, and you don't really have to plan anything. And then the company has this membership made for a household, so it's going to be a husband, wife, and kids. Kids usually go free on these trips. If you're single, it's a +1. So you can always bring an extra person with you on your membership. Now, here's an example of what we have. A $249 6-day, 5-night Caribbean cruise. That's port fees, taxes, the cruise, food included. And you can even apply points to that to take down dollar for dollar 100 more points. So that's $149 for the first person on this cruise. Now, when I first saw that, I was like, okay, what's the catch? Do I have to swim back? Are they going to drop me off somewhere? Am I going to be doing dishes on this thing? How do you get that price? Well, very simply explained to me, it's the same concept as Sam's Club or Costco. It's made them so successful. So why would you buy something from Costco when you have to pay a membership to get into that versus just going to Walmart or something and buying your groceries there? Well, it's the savings of leverage buying power. They're using a membership over margin. So for our company, we're taking giant travel lines such as Carnival Cruise Lines, Hilton Resorts, Disney, a lot of different things all around the world that we can buy from by the thousands all at one time, pre-book out, say, 4,000 rooms on a cruise ship, and we spread them out throughout the year, providing that back to the members at that base rate that we pay for that when we buy like that, versus you going on Expedia and buying 1 or 2 rooms. Now, that made sense to me. It just makes it a lot cheaper while also making the vendors very happy because we're booking out so many things at once. So understand, these are not cheap trips. These are dream trips at dream prices. So this is a 4-diamond all-inclusive luxury resort in Mexico. This is going to be all-inclusive is great because you get food, drink, and alcohol, all you can possibly have the whole time you're there. This includes tours. You can apply points to this up to 200, and it's only $659 to stay at this place. That is outrageous. Go look that up yourself once and see how much it would cost you. Dubai is on here, $728 for Dubai. You're staying in the Fairmont. You get a desert safari tour, food thrown in. There's a San Francisco wine tasting tour on here. 4 days, 3 nights. In San Francisco, you get a wine tasting or country tour, get a boat tour, go see Alcatraz, get a sightseeing tour, some really cool things thrown in on that for $349. Then there's Greece on here, 8 days, 7 nights, breakfast and dinners thrown in for $569. There's a 30-minute back massage included because who doesn't like to be rubbed on professionally? And I don't even think you can stay in the Motel 7 for that, or Motel 6 for that price for that long, so they can leave the light on for somebody else. Now, this is a really cool idea we had too. We have welcome trips. So what these are, in your first 90 days of membership, we want you to get on a trip and experience something. You don't have to go on a trip in your first 90 days. You just have to book something. So whether you book it a year out or for next month, you just book in your first 3 months, you get a cheaper price than what an existing member would get. This is New York City, Central Park. You're in a 4-star resort. You get breakfast thrown in and tickets to a Broadway show, and it's $249 for that whole thing. I don't even think you can stay in this resort per night for that price normally. And here's another one, Vegas, pretty self-explanatory. It's Vegas, you're on the Strip. You get a helicopter tour thrown in on this one for $279. Now, that was a crazy price to me. Another really great aspect of our company, we have a huge heart for serving and giving back. So our motto is make a living living. It's also make a living giving. So what we're doing is taking volunteerism trips, and you can, as a member, go on these trips, help build, say, We've built about 100 bottle schools in Guatemala. We've put in 30 basketball courts all around the inner cities of the U.S. We're partnered with the Boys and Girls Club. We do water filtration systems in Africa. We do a lot of different volunteerism trips, and the memberships in our company fund this foundation 100%. So you're always providing to this foundation in some great way. Now, this is the first part of our company, the first half of the membership. The second part is Dreamtrips Gold. It's an upgraded part of our membership. So this was introduced in 2010. This is when the company really started to explode because we started competing with a lot of other things. The main thing we do for you right away is give you a booking engine. So what that does, normally when you book travel, say it's not a dream trip, but you've got to book maybe a flight or a hotel somewhere, a car rental, you've got to go somewhere to book that. And most of it's going to be online. You go to Expedia, Travelocity, Kayak, wherever you're booking your things, that's all commissionable. So somebody's making money off of that. When you have your own booking engine, it's called Rovia. As a gold member, you get yours. You get the commissions back for yourself instead of somebody else getting it and outsourcing. So it's just recycling your money throughout travel. We have a rate shrinker program in there. No other travel agency booking engine has that. It goes out and automatically searches for a cheaper rate for you. If it finds it, it will automatically rebook you on the same itinerary and send you the difference back to your bank account. That was a really cool perk that it has, because those prices fluctuate like crazy. The other thing is, how about earning your way to a dream trip by doing things that you're already doing every single day? Now, we have daily, local, global all over the world right now, where you can actually go into restaurants, entertainment venues, spas, a bunch of different things like that, and just earn 30 to 50% of your bill back to use on dream trips. Aside from that, you get an online shopping mall. We're partnered with some of the top vendors in the world, thousands of different retailers, where you can go buy your stuff you're normally buying online through your mall. It tracks it and returns commission back to you to use on travel. That is awesome. You can start to earn travel doing pretty much everything you're doing all the time. And the other thing, who needs like a concierge or a personal assistant every now and then? You feel like you're a little too busy to do some research or something like that. Well, we have that. With a gold membership, you get a 24/7 personal assistant. The best part is they're in America and they speak English, so you can actually understand these people. I actually personally know some people who have been part of the WorldVentures concierge in call centers around the central Wisconsin area where I'm from. They'll do just about anything for you. Wake-up calls, dinner reservations, price comparisons, driving directions. If you're bored and want someone to talk to, give them a call. They'll entertain you for a little while. So here's the breakdown of our memberships inside of this club. We've got standard, gold, and platinum. The standard one is what the first part of that was. It gives you access to all the dream trips, as many or as little as you want. You pay $100 once, $25 a month. Here's the awesome thing. No contracts, no cancellation fee, no long-term commitment. Now there's a gold membership. That's the main one, the most popular membership we have. That's what's in the whole slides all around in this presentation. It's $200 once, $50 a month to maintain that. And there's a platinum membership. Now that's not for everybody, but if you need the concierge floor in a hotel, or you got to be VIP at a club, or you prefer limos over buses, then you're probably a platinum person. Talk to your friend about that one, but that's only $300 once and $100 a month, and offers a lot of perks outside of just traveling. Now here's what made it a no-brainer for me. Every dollar you stick into our club, we give right back to you, dollar for dollar, in the form of Dreamtrips points to use on a dream trip. So say you stick in that $200 initially as a gold member, you're going to instantly get $200 back in the form of points to apply towards a dream trip right now. And that $50 a month goes into a separate account throughout 1 year's time. After your 1 year anniversary is up, they return all that back to you. So you'd have 600 more points coming right back into your account to use on dream trips. And that, it doesn't get any better than that. Your health club, when you pay your gym membership, they give you food credits or something. Mine doesn't. I don't get anything out of that. So the other thing is that Refer For, Pay No More program at the bottom here. I did not like more monthly fees, even though it was returned to me. I went out and just referred a few people to this club. So naturally, when you go on a vacation, it'll be, where'd you go? How was it? How much did you pay? And when you tell them those things, they'll ask you how. Well, if they want the same benefits, just refer them to this club. When you refer 4 members at your level, you no longer have to pay that monthly fee anymore. That's not 4 a month, 4 a year. It's just 4. As long as you have 4 that stay active, you have a lifetime membership in Dreamtrips for nothing going forward. And then on top of that, the more people you refer, the more Dreamtrips dollars you can get out of that. You make a certain amount per referral that you personally bring into this club. And on top of that, if you want to take cheap trips are great, dream trips are awesome, but free trips are even better. If you make 3,000 referral points in a 12-month span, personally, they unlock how many points you can use on trips, and you can start to apply all your points toward a trip, so you no longer have to pay out of pocket for any of those for the following year after doing that. That is an awesome perk of that. So that's the first part of this. That's the club side, our membership base. That's our product. I think that makes sense for everybody, unless you're going to burn your luggage, never go out to eat again, never travel, and never buy on anything online. I think that membership is definitely for pretty much anyone in the world. It was a no-brainer for me. But the second half is really what we're so fired up about, what we're so excited to share with people also. It's a way to add some income in your life. So I don't know how this strikes you. I was personally looking for something when I came across this, and this fit my desires perfectly. I already knew that I was going to travel. The club made sense to me, but I wanted to have something that I could do independently, travel with, and make money while I'm, say, residual passively making money while I'm sleeping and things like that. This is a way to do that. So why this though? Well, travel, for one thing, has no target market. It's something that everybody already wants, most people already do, and we're just showing you a better, cheaper, more convenient way to do it. The other thing is, from a business standpoint, travel is one of the biggest industries in the world. It does about $8 trillion a year in revenue. Now, that's about to double because the baby boomers are all retiring right now. They drive 2/3 of the money spent in today's economy in America. So what do you think they're going to spend more money on now? It's going to be two categories, healthcare and travel. I just thought travel would be a lot more fun than healthcare to get into. Now, this is a way to do it on your own time. We teach you how to do this. WorldVentures is the #1 leader in travel in the direct sales industry. We actually have no other companies on our radar even that are doing travel and direct sales. So we really have the leadership and the growth inside of the industry for that. Cool thing is, this is a plan B, C, D, E, whatever plan you want to make it. It's not your full-time thing right away. You do it on the side of your full-time income. Keep all your security from your job or your schooling that you're doing. Do it on the side of that, and potentially your full-time income can match your part-time income here. At that point, you have some options of what you want to do with things. That doesn't happen for everybody, but it's definitely possible here. So how you do that, you become a representative of our company. It's $100 one time, $20 a month to maintain that. What that does, it gives you a business website, partners you with WorldVentures, you get all the marketing rights to our products, and you have 700 corporate employees working for you at all times down in the corporate office when they're open. So basically, you're paying $20 a month to have a giant corporate headquarters working for you. I happily will do that. This is what pays them down there. Don't worry, they're paid very well. It's not just $20. There's a lot of people doing this. But why do you want to do something like this? Well, if you don't have some kind of a business that's generating income online, you are definitely falling behind in today's world. Take what's in your pocket out of it, or what's sitting next to you. It's a computer that you carry around everywhere, and we all call phones. Realistically, it's a small computer that's in your pocket. People are on the internet way more on these things than they are on the actual phone. So when you have something that can be marketed online in an app at all times, you're kind of getting a step ahead of the world right now. So Zuckerberg made a great example of this with Facebook when he started it. All he did was he went out and used the internet to partner his company with. So it was something running 24/7, 365 all around the world for him that he just had to go share with people. So it was when he was sleeping here, someone else in Greece, for example, was waking up, and it can be someone who joined his network at that point. The other thing is he used his social network. Your social net worth today is your social net worth. The more people you know, the more you can grow, the more you can earn. The only way you get money is from other people. So it just makes sense to have a giant network. Now, with Facebook, he stuck an invite button on the top of it. He invited his friends, who invited their friends, who invited their friends, invited their friends, and so on until he's got about 2 billion people on Facebook. He's making billions and billions of dollars, and he's in his 30s. He's one of the richest people in the entire world, the youngest billionaire in mankind's history. So if he can do it like that, I think a few of us can take a little bit of his ideas and maybe just get a fraction of what he's done, and that'll make us pretty happy. So, I mean, obviously, we built Facebook for him. He's not going to pay any of us for doing that. He's going to keep it all for himself. Very smart way of doing things. WorldVentures is doing the same exact thing, but they're not selfish at all. We're becoming the Facebook of the travel industry, and when we get to that point, they're going to be compensating and paying representatives all around the world in a lot of different ways for doing that. So, cool thing is, you don't have to do what I'm doing right now. You can send someone a link to a video. You can direct them to your website. It looks just like that. You can sit them down in a group presentation, maybe have a sponsor, someone help present for you. However you share this information with people, that's up to you. The cool thing is here, you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself at all. There is so much support and training systems inside of this. Anybody can do it. Anybody can learn the ropes. You just have to be motivated to do that. So that's how you get started with this. Let's show you how you make your money out of this. When you refer 3 gold customers in a 28-day period, it's a simple system of 3, 6, 12. Your first 3, you make $100 for doing that. Now, when you go out and refer 6 to 7 in a month's time, they're going to give you $500 for doing that. That's a cool point to be at because you referred your four, you pay no more membership fees, you made all your money back, and you're what's in a profit. That's a pretty solid return on investment for starting a business, if you ask me. There's a lot of different ways to do things like this. I just think this is the most realistic for someone to do it. Now, when you get to 12, it's about $1,000 they'll pay you at that point. And the cool thing with that is this is where the network marketing, direct sales type thing comes into this, where you have leverage. You have a team building. You're essentially building a sales organization for yourself, a marketing team, and you start to earn overrides and commissions off other people inside of your organization. So when you refer six, maybe I'll refer one. At that point, you get to 12, it's $1,000. Maybe you refer all 12 yourself. Maybe you refer six, and one of them refers six. However you get there, it doesn't matter. We just want you to get to 12 so you make your $1,000 out of this. Now, what I got into this for really was the residual income side of this. And when I first saw this, believe me, I was very skeptical, but I realized that skepticism does not offer opportunity ever. You will not find a successful person who is skeptical. It just does not combine together. So, but when you get to a certain point in this company, they start paying you a residual passive income based on so many people paying monthly dues. Residual income is amazing. It's something that you get every single month, whether you do anything or not anymore. It's things like insurance, real estate, vending machines, gym memberships, anything like that has a monthly recurring due. Similar idea here. This is just the most realistic way for anyday average people to create a residual income, I think. When you get to 60 customers, that's not 60 you personally refer. You can start with 6. For myself, it was about 18. In about 3 months part-time on the side of my full-time job, I started earning a residual income through WorldVentures. Now they pay me on the 15th of every single month, up to $500 at the senior rep level. How about director? When you get 180 customers, they pay you up to $2,000 a month in passive residual income. Now, I don't know how that strikes you. It's not a lot of money to me, but it's definitely life-changing money. That can be something that pays most of your bills for the month. It can help a mother stay at home with her kids instead of having to go to work and pay daycare to take care of her kids. That can do a lot of things to change a person's life in some big, big ways. Now, understand, there's no guarantees regarding income in this. The success or failure of each independent rep, just like any other business in the world, depends on each rep's personal skills and effort they put into this. What that's saying is it's not a lottery ticket. This is not a get rich quick. If you're looking for a get rich quick, stop at your local gas station, buy some lottery tickets. Maybe that'll work out for you. But that's not what this is. This is something that takes work and effort, time put into this, but you can potentially do some very big things with this. Here's our income disclosure. Everything is public in our company. We share the overrides, commissions, and what people are making inside of this and how many people do it. Now, you can look at this on our website, worldventures.biz, and you can see really the breakdown of detail on this. Go ahead and check that out if you'd like to. Now, I was not looking for a get rich quick or get rich easy. I don't think those exist in the world today. But I know there's get rich possible. Somebody somewhere in the world last year did get rich. And now if get rich quick doesn't exist, it's got to be get rich slow. So what I look at is the possibility of it happening. Where I was in construction before, there was no chance of me getting what this provides. With this, there's a chance. I know people doing it. It's very possible for people to get to that level just by putting in the hard work over a short amount of time relative to a lifetime. But again, we're looking for one of 3 things. One, people want to be customers inside of this with us, just customer only, use the membership inside of it, take some dream trips, pick the membership that picks you based on your budget. You can enroll 4 members, don't have to pay those monthlies anymore. And then the second thing, we want business partners with us. If you want to be a representative, help us build a business with you inside of this thing. That's going to be your $100 one time, $20 a month. We're going to teach you how to do this thing. There's an amazing system in place. There's a lot of training going on inside of this company. And then further than that, the third option is if you like to have fun and make money like I do, jump in a membership and then become a rep also, and we'll teach you the ins and the outs on how to do this thing. So welcome to the team in advance. We'll teach you how to go to our fast start training video to teach you how to make your first 6 sales right away, make that $1,000, and welcome to the team in advance. Have a great and productive day.